my friends, it's Katie here. Long time no see. How are you? I am going live in my new studio. I'd love to know what you think. There's loads of moving parts when you set up a studio, and lots and lots, and it can be quite overwhelming. And I'd love to know what you think, because there's various things about my setup that I am not entirely convinced about. So I'd love it if you could interact with me on the live or on the replay. Let me know how you are, and let me know if you can see me and hear me okay. So, today I'm going to take you around this little space if all goes well. One of the moving parts that is absolutely essential to your live videos, and I'm not entirely sure if I have, well, I know that there's a problem with this. So, I always recommend that you wire your computer. If you're going live to multiple destinations, definitely wire your computer actually into the internet. And that is the one thing that we've got to the major thing that we've got to sort out here. So I hope I can stay with you and for a little while, and that you can see and hear me okay. I am actually going live to 3 destinations at once, hopefully, at the moment. So I'm really testing the internet, because when I started my live streaming and my live coaching as well, my husband sorted it out for me, but we took the British Telecom line into the house, which was right near me, and we got a special chap, a phone repairman, he's brilliant, to move the wire, somehow wired it on the outside of the house, I think, and sort of pinned it to the outside wall and set it up upstairs, which was my live studio. But we had to move stuff, like we all have, life happens and everything, and we've had to move rooms about. But do you know what? I had major overwhelm since March. I've had overwhelm, and it's now April, May, June, July. So for 4 months, I've been struggling with my mind about all these moving parts of how are we going to do this? Is this going to work? If we do this, then we've got to do that, and we can't do that unless do you know all the things? So let me know if you get overwhelmed about projects. You love doing projects, but you can get really in your head about it. But there came a point, thankfully, the other day where it was like, right, we've just got to move this now, whether it works or not, we've got to do it now. Go. So we had to move my office downstairs, and this is actually the dining room. Can you tell? I'm going to take you on a little tour, because behind me here, this is going to be my new YouTube channel backdrop, and it's a dresser, but I've made it up to be my sort of apothecary. And I've got a table behind, so I'm going to stand behind the table, that's the idea, and show people how to make natural things out of herbs and skincare things and stuff like that. So that is my YouTube channel backdrop just there, and this is going to be my live streaming place just here. So I'm going to show you in a minute on my phone. Yeah, we've got to sort the internet out here so it's better, because this room is a very, very old room. It's the oldest part of the house. It's a couple of 100 years old. Near me, just here, behind where the dresser is, you can see there's a massive inglenook fireplace hidden behind a plywood wall. And at one point, I'd love to just get a hammer and, open it up and see what it's in. There's a big inglenook fireplace there. So this is an old cottage. You might be able to sort of tell a little bit by that what do you call it, thing over the window frame and the old cottagey door there. Yeah, so we're in a really old room, and this room sort of doesn't let signal come in or out very well. So yeah, we've got to sort that one out. But let me, without carrying on chatting too much, just take you on a little tour. I have just set this up now, and I just wanted to go live because I'm missing you all. Haven't been able to go live for ages. And yeah, I got a big health journey going on at the moment. Lots of us have various difficulties in our lives that really can sap our abilities to do whatever. And this major health journey saps a lot out of me. And so most of the time I am not able to go live and things, but I wanted to just come and show you what is going on. So I'm going to try and resume connection with my phone. And this is, I hope you don't get seasick, but this is my phone here. So you will be able to hear me from a bit of a distance because if I just, sorry about all this, turn you around. My microphone is here. Okay, let me switch you round. Don't get sick. And I'm coming away from my microphone now. So I'm just going to take you on a little tour. So hopefully you can hear me okay. So that's our little pond in our back garden. And that is where I've just been sitting to chat to you. That's just an IKEA fold up table there. So that is at the moment my live streaming setup. I hope you can hear me okay, by the way. And I'm now going to show you the my idea. This is what my idea is for this YouTube setup. So obviously I've got to move the brooms and stuff there, but yeah, this is going to be my little apothecary background and table in front, which I could put something over it to make it look a bit more, I don't know, apothecary-ish or something. This is a brilliant, because I've got a new camera, and this is a really, really good tripod thing, which clips to the edge of the table. So I'm not sure if it will work okay, but it's made by Small Rig. Really pleased I got this, but I'm hoping to have my Sony ZV-10 camera there and me standing behind, and hopefully you'll be able to see this background. So at the moment I haven't got tons of herbs in here, so I'm going to be doing like how to make skincare and stuff like that, because this is all the sort of things that I do for my health journey, and I want to help others with it too. So I've got various things like nettle, marshmallow root, hawthorn berries, echinacea, lavender, and then bases to make your own lotions and bath oils. I'm just checking if you can see what I'm doing. Lotions and bath oils here. So I wonder what you think. I'd love to know your thoughts about that. So if you can imagine, I will be standing sort of in the front of it. I hope you can hear me, by the way. Maybe I'll have to shout. Standing in the front of it there and showing how to help people to look after themselves. Okay, guys, I'm just going to come back to the studio now. So just bear with me. while I come back into shot. I hope you could hear me. So I'd love to know what you think. Another thing that I'm wondering about is that on the I've got no, it's not a cheap monitor. It's actually quite an expensive monitor, but all the colours of it look really overblown. And I'm wondering whether to you I look overblown, too white. So in Ecamm you can change the brightness settings. Excuse me. I can bring it right down to the bottom, the darkest. Now on my monitor, that looks normal. That looks good. But it must look horrendous to you. I don't know what it looks like. So I'm going to bring it to medium. That's supposed to be medium brightness. And I've got the temperature a little bit warmer than right bang in the middle. And I have a LUT as well, which is a warm one by the wonderful Marshall. So you should be able to see the colour grade changing a bit. So if you know a lot about monitors, I'd be really interested to know, because I will just show you with my phone. No, you can't. You can't see me now. You can just see the monitor. So if you saw my face, you could see that it was just too pale, too bright. So anyway, that didn't really work. Oh, yeah. So love to know your thoughts, how you are, if you've got a project on at the moment that is just overwhelming you a bit and you're too many parts to it. If you're somebody who likes writing down things, getting them out of your brain, writing them down like a list or whatever, and just start ticking little things off, then that's good. I'm somebody who really responds to support from others and accountability from others, a little bit of a kick up the backside. And some of my friends on here did that for me. They said, look, you can do it. So that was brilliant. And they did that over my camera as well. My new camera, I just got completely overwhelmed with that, and I've left it. I bought it in February, and I was so excited about it because I've needed it for a couple of years and wanted it, and I managed to get one second hand. So excited about it, but I just sort of froze because this camera has so many sort of moving parts to it, as it were. It's got a really massive menu. I've never really used a proper camera before, and you have to sort out lighting and all those sort of things, lens, manual focus, etc. And a lot of my friends in here really helped over that as well. So if you're somebody who needs encouragement, needs a bit of a kick to do something, needs people to be accountable for, then do that. Just write a post in Facebook or on YouTube or wherever saying, I am wanting to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm here to stay accountable to you. And maybe give yourself a deadline. If you're somebody who freezes at deadlines, don't do that. We're all different. So either write down a list of things to do if that helps you, or do whatever it is that takes for you to get over that overwhelm, to do that project, to go live. It might be that you need support from a coach. It might be that you need a bit of coaching, on a course to get you over that hurdle. But don't also fall into the trap of thinking that you need to know it all. A lot of us are like that, aren't we? We don't know one little part of some minor, tiny little thing, and we think, oh, I can't do it because I don't know blah blah blah, and it's probably a really tiny part of things. So just take your audience into your journey. I should have really shown a behind the scenes as I got set up. I need to learn how to do that sort of thing on a reel. I love watching those reels. Do you? Behind the scenes and somebody tidying up or whatever, and fast speed or making something. I need to learn to do that. Yeah, so just do it. Take us on your journey and we can do it together. We're a community in here. We're here to support and help each other. So go for it. I encourage you, whatever you've got to do, even if something's not quite perfect, just go for it. Ask for opinions and learn as you go, and just be happy if you can make like 1% better every time. All right, so thanks guys for being with me, and I will hopefully see you not before too long. Before too long, isn't it? I'll see you soon. That's what I mean. Okay, so go and press record, go live, and be you, and learn to be your best you by being 1% better every time. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.